We'll begin with books of the Civil War era. Then we'll be spelling their EGOTs. We have some metallic expressions. The life of Pablo. Colleges and universities. And finally, places from A to A. Gunan, begin.
Let's do metallic expressions for 400.
Airtight, like an alibi, or an old armor-plated warship. Emmy.
Where's ironclad?
You're right.
Metallic 800, please.
It can be a simple remedy for a difficult problem, or what's needed to kill a werewolf. Gunan.
What is silver bullet?
Correct.
Metallic expressions 1200.
This term, for northerners opposed to the Civil War, likened them to a snake in the grass. Oh, apparently not answered at the Gettysburg battlefield. These were copperheads. Gunan?
Metallic 1600.
Fashion model Derek Zoolander gave this name to his trademark look. Others include Ferrari and La Tigra. Gunan?
What is blue steel?
Yeah, do you want to try it? I guess you kind of were right there. That's good. That's good.
Metallic expressions 2000.
A song in Guys and Dolls is called Fugue for These, slang for gamblers with more flash than cash. That show begins with a fugue for tin horns. Gunan, select again.
Life of Pablo 1200.
Mexican General Pablo Gonzalez organized the fatal ambush of this guerrilla and revolutionary in 1919. Carla.
Who is Zapata?
You got it.
Spelling their EGOTs 400.
Her O, Best Supporting Actress for Ghost. Carla.
Who is Whoopi Goldberg?
That's right.
EGOTs 800.
3 E's as Outstanding Guest Actor for Mad About You. A comedy album G for The 2,000-Year-Old Man in the Year 2000. That was Mel Brooks. Carla?
EGOTs 1200.
Her G, Best Children's Album for The Electric Company. Her O, Best Supporting Actress for West Side Story. Carla?
Who is Rita Moreno?
Yes.
EGOTs 1600.
One of Marvin Hamlish's 3 O's, Best Original Song for the memorable theme to this Redford Streisand parent. He wrote The Way We Were. Carla, back to you.
Finish EGOTs 2000.
This singer-songwriter-producer's O, Best Original Song for Glory from Selma. Gunan.
Who's Common?
No. Carla.
Who is John Legend?
Common's collaborator, yes, John Legend.
Places from A to A 400.
Parts of this country are subject to violent windstorms called pamperos. Emmy?
Miss Argentina?
Yes.
Places 800, please.
The Taj Mahal is only one of this city's many historic sites. Gunan.
What is Agra?
Yes.
A to A 1200.
In 1961, 4 French generals attempted a coup to prevent it from gaining its independence. Carla.
What is Algeria?
You're right.
1600 A to A.
Copper mining is a chief source of revenue in this Chilean desert. Gunan.
What is the Atacama?
You got it.
A to A 2000.
Finishing the category, this Asian portion of Turkey is also known as Asia Minor. Emmy.
Miss Anatolia?
For 2000. Very good.
Colleges and universities 400, please.
This Texas statesman has a city named for him and a university, SHSU. Gunan.
Who is Sam Houston?
Right.
Colleges and universities 800.
Flagler College in this state, named for an industrialist and developer, has as its main hall the Hotel Ponce de Leon, which he built. Carla.
Where's Florida?
That's the state.
Colleges and universities 1200.
Students and alumni from this prestigious college of music in Boston took part in the making of the movie Coda. Carla.
Where's Berkeley?
Yes.
Colleges and universities 1600.
Answer there? It's the first of the 2 daily doubles in the round. You've still got a lead, Carla, just like when you found the last one.
Let's do 2000.
That will take you to 16,400. Here's your clue in colleges and universities. This university's May 4th Legacy Scholarships were established to honor 4 students who were killed on campus May 4th, 1970.
What is Kent State?
That's correct. 2,000 more for you.
Colleges and universities 2000.
This private Catholic university in New Jersey was named for a woman who was one of the first American-born saints. Named for Elizabeth Ann Seton, that's Seton Hall. Carla, back to you.
Books of the Civil War era 400.
This French author's From the Earth to the Moon features a rocket ship shot out of a cannon. Gunan.
Who is Jules Verne?
Yes.
Civil War era 800.
The answer there is the other daily double.
Let's do 4,000.
All right. You'll have 9,600. If you're correct, here's your clue in Civil War era books. In addition to fiction portraying herself and her sisters, she penned hospital sketches from her time as a Civil War nurse.
Who is Clara Barton?
Oh no, I'm sorry. She wrote about her and her sisters in Little Women. This is Louisa May Alcott. It drops you down, but select again.
Civil War era 1200.
Two cousins vie for a noble lady's hand in Castle Richmond by Anthony Trollope, set in this nation during its 1840s famine. Carla.
What is Ireland?
That's it.
Books 1600.
His rags to riches tales about street urchins, newsboys, and the like included Frank's Campaign and Paul Prescott's Charge. Goonan.
Who is Alger?
Horatio Alger, right.
2000. Civil War.
A story of fortunes lost and attained, The Adventures of Philip was the last complete work by this Vanity Fair novelist. Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. Goonan, where to now?
Life of Pablo 2000.
The greatest cellist of his time, Pablo Casals left Spain in 1939 and spent his last 34 years in exile to protest this dictator's rule. Goonan.
Who is Franco?
Yes.
1600.
His lavish estate east of Medellin, called Hacienda Nápoles, had an airstrip and soccer field. Goonan.
Who is Escobar?
Pablo Escobar, yes.
800.
Part of poet Pablo Neruda's storied career involved serving as this country's ambassador to France. Goonan.
Who is Chile?
Yes.
What is Chile? Life of Pablo 400.
Final clue. Pablo Picasso had one of these elegant hounds that he fittingly named Kabul. Emmy.
Was an Afghan hound?
Yes, that's why it was Kabul. Takes you to 5,800. Carla, very impressive in that round again, 17,600. All of you are here for Final Jeopardy. The category today is inaugural balls. And we'll be back with the clue in just a moment.
Will easily change things if desired is central to consumer cellular plans. What is flexibility? Consumer cellular, low rates and award-winning service are just the beginning.
It's an unusual Final Jeopardy category, inaugural balls. Let's take a look at the clue. At the 1993 Tennessee inaugural ball, Paul Simon performed this song, his most recent top 40 hit. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Beginning with our champ, Emmy Trammell, who had $5,800. What song did she write down? No response, so we're going to have to take $4,000 away, leaving you with $1,800. Goonan Gunju is in second place with $7,600. His response? What is Walking in Memphis? I'm sorry, no. It'll cost you $4,001. You now have $3,599. Carla Fawcett had a very strong game, $17,600. What is Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard? No, that is a Paul Simon song, and it's a banger. But in this case, this 1993 Tennessee ball was to honor Al Gore, who had just been inaugurated as vice president. So Paul Simon played his most recent top 40 hit, You Can Call Me Al. My guess is you did not wager enough for this to matter. $1,000. Carla Fawcett, you are a one-day Jeopardy champion with $16,600. Congratulations. She'll be back next week, and I hope you will as well. Thanks for joining us.
Promotional consideration provided by Consumer Cellular.